bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the PITT Panthers. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
Oh, there's an alley to the left. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Panthers. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
So the USC Trojans offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dalton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can at the 40. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. Working on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Trojans want to move quickly. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go from there.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Timeout, USC.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Quickly complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed.
Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans are in the hurry-up.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that one.
They're working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got it. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation to be the best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
He's going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Extra point here will tie the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sight. It's a nice job by the D.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Makes the catch. It's Witherspoon. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Henderson. Got his man. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ali. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdown score.
Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Ball will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Makes the grab.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and that I can get them the ball that can make something happen. He's one of those guys. That's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Oh, they're after him. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Throwing on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man on the right. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Wide open downfield. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season, like spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, He's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Trojans trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Back to pass, it's Henderson. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's a fumble! I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the 2nd half.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Pitt will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Punts it out of the air. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of... And that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They try to get it outside on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open up the final period. Now from inside the red zone. Looking for the score. Touchdown USC. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. FIU overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Panthers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to throw, it's Henderson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Zips it out to his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards.
Touchdown, Trojans! And the route is on. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Henderson. Finds his man, it's Tate. At the 35, he's got room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle.
Looking for a deep man. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Trojans. And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Tate. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Panthers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Dalton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. From the gun. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Bring in the heat. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Rolling right and going deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play.